Okay. 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 Okay, on period. Period. Honor to the period. I know. We were supposed to be live earlier. Okay, on period. We had some technical difficulties. Okay, on period. But we worked through them. Okay. Ain't God good? Okay, over here, I want everybody to hashtag all the time. All the time. Okay. Hashtag all the time. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to this video. And when you once you've done all those things, go ahead and drop some crowns in the comments. It's up and it's stuck directly after these commercial breaks. And did you guys share this live? Make sure that you guys are sharing this live. Sharing is caring. Okay, on period. Yes, I'm sharing right now. Okay, on period. We live. Okay, because YouTube be motherfucking playing with me. I gotta share my own shit. Period. I gotta share my own shit. Okay. Let's get this live shared. We got a very special guest backstage right now. Okay, on period. It's up and it's stuck. We live. Okay, on period. Yeah, share this live, everybody. Everybody share this live. I see you guys sharing. Make sure that you guys are sharing. Push a black bitch into the algorithm. Okay, on period. Share this video, like this video, subscribe, turn all your notifications on. Grill. And hashtag. Okay, on period. Inbox everybody. Okay, inbox everybody. Inbox your mama. Inbox your cousins. Inbox your nieces. Okay, on period. And put the kids in the bed. Okay, because this video is not made for kids. Okay, yes. While I'm putting out disclaimers, let me go ahead and put up my disclaimer. Okay, on period. Everything seen here is being used underneath the fair use. Okay, doctrine. Okay, and it's my motherfucking opinion mixed with receipts. Period. Take it how in the fuck you want to take it. It's up and it's stuck directly after these commercial breaks.
Sleeping, what y'all want?
My mom said I need to do something with my hair, otherwise I gotta get it all cut off.
We booked the appointment at Style Kings at the barbershop. Let's go.
Style King 4 blocks away?
Yeah.
All right, let me brush my teeth. I'll be right out.
Don't take long.
Do you want fabulous hair? Are you looking for a product strong enough to tame your 4C hair?
I know she's not using all my conditioner. Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom, you don't have no more leave-in conditioner?
Give me that. I know you did not use my Style King leave-in conditioner with the coconut oil. Where you going?
I was gonna get to the
Well, guess what else you're gonna do? Well, you're going to the store, so I need you to go ahead and copy some more of this King Pain leave-in conditioner with the coconut oil.
Are you looking to knock the dust off them dreads? For a product that will rejuvenate and strengthen your hair, increase hair growth and shine, and smells great? Well, then you're in the right place. For the long, beautiful, healthy hair you deserve, choose Style King. Perfect on all hair types. Available online at theofficialkingpain.net. Get you some style
today.
Y'all look nice. Tell mom to stop tripping, okay? Oh, and your mom calls and she needs some more conditioner. Oh, oh, there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Make sure that you guys are liking this video. Okay, on here, subscribe to this video. Okay, on here. Oh, today I have a special link pinned to this video. Okay, that is Bentley Band's YouTube channel. Okay, he started his own YouTube channel. Make sure that you guys all go ahead and click that link and subscribe to his motherfucking channel. Okay, up here we like to support the people that come up here. Okay, it's almost time to start the show. It's almost time to start the show. Make sure that you guys are liking this video, okay? Yes, make sure that you guys pay your motherfucking admission. Period. Don't be weird. Don't be weird to me. Period. Because it don't cost you a motherfucking thing to like this video, okay? Share this video, subscribe to this video, turn all your notifications on. And once you've done those things, go ahead and drop some crowns in the comments. What's good, Crown Family? It's up and it's stuck directly after these commercial breaks. Okay. Okay, on period. Periodical to the period. What's going on, everybody? What's popping, y'all? It's the official King Pain, and this is the home of the Lituation, where it is always lit. Yay! It's the littest place on earth. Period. Where a pussy hole could always never. Period. Where there's no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, crispy, sissy, pissy, or pussy assholes allowed. Okay, if you come over here being any of those things, my moderators will escort your dusty ass out. And today, that's you, big sexy. Don't come over here with that shit. Okay, I seen what y'all been doing on Instagram. We don't play that shit on YouTube. Okay, all that reporting shit. Okay, don't come over here with that shit. Okay, okay. I'm just saying, we don't play that shit on these YouTube motherfucking streets. That's what we don't do. Period. What's going on, everybody? We got a very special guest backstage. We got motherfucking Bentley Bands in the motherfucking house. Okay, the infamous Bentley Bands. Make sure that you guys are sharing this video. Share this video, you guys. Share this motherfucking video. Well, without further ado, let me go ahead and get Bentley Bands up here. Okay, before something happen. Okay, period. Before something happens. Okay, over here, because it's been a whole lot of shit all day. Hey, Bentley, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, we have the infamous Bentley Bands in the house. There's a lot of things being said right now. What's going on?
Um, what's not going on? Shit.
How are you feeling? You just went through a very explosive breakup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. So it's like when you've been through so many things in your life, it's just like you just learn how to just leap over hurdles. You let nothing hold you back for real. So I'm straight.
Absolutely. Well, before we get into the mess, let's talk a little bit about your life. Like you said, um, who is Bentley Bands? What does Bentley Bands do?
Bentley Bands is an entrepreneur. Um, Bentley Bands is an uncle. Bentley Bands is a nephew. Uh, Bentley Bears, for the most part, is a well-rounded individual. I like to strive to live my life on integrity. I have morals, and it's just unfortunate that I had to experience a situation like this. So,
Absolutely. Um, so let's talk about this situation a little bit. You're traveling across the U.S. right now. Um, why?
Um, right now, I am traveling 3,000 miles from Atlanta to get back to California. Currently, I think I'm in like El Paso, Texas. So I still got a ways to go, but I just chose to exit a situation, you know, between me and Bryant, uh, Big Sexy, is what everybody calls him, but he's Bryant to me. So um, yeah, I mean
And
things just didn't work out.
you said that this situation was controlling, abusive, mentally and physically, and you just had to get out.
Yeah, I had to get away, like away.
Okay, so before we get into the abuse, let's talk about how you met Big Sexy, Bryant. How did you guys meet?
Um, I had been watching Bryant on Instagram, and it was just like something that just like throughout the course of a day, it's just like you scrolling through your reels and you see this funny guy like outside in his underwear, and you're just like, this guy's fucking crazy. So, who is this guy? So I found myself watching his videos for like laughter. If I was having a bad day, then I could look at something that he posted and just be like encouraged. And so one day I sent him a heart, and then I just went to bed. And then I woke up in the morning and he hearted me back. And so I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, he's writing me back. Okay. So we start talking. We're talking for like 7 months.
Oh,
And we were supposed to meet up on New Year's. I was supposed to come to Atlanta, but I reneged. I was supposed to come on another occasion, but I didn't. But we still kept talking and communicating and FaceTiming and video chatting, text messaging. So it's like I found myself like I had found this person that I could chat with, that wasn't living the reality that I was. So I thought, but yeah, we talked for 7 months before we decided that I drive 3,000 miles to meet the man of my dreams.
okay. So you met this guy on Instagram and you fell for him. Your connection it took your mind off of things that were actually going on in your life. You really fell for this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so then you guys met for the first time. What happened when you guys met the first time in person?
When I met the first time in person,
Well,
it's
how long
well,
were you guys talking on the phone and the internet and FaceTime and stuff before you met in person?
7 months.
Okay,
Seven
then you
months.
guys met in person, and then what happened?
Well, it took me 3 days to get to him. Uh,
And let's talk
and
about that really quickly because you mentioned something about you spent your own money to get there. He didn't give you any money to get to Atlanta. You used your own
no,
money to
no.
get
I
to
want.
Atlanta.
I wanted to show him that this is something that I wanted. So I wanted to show him that I was independent and that I wasn't entering into the situation to need anything. And I also wanted to show him that when I got there, I had the ability to get my own. That way, anything that he decided to give me or whatever promises he had made, there would be no time limits or stipulations on them. I always wanted to work on my own, but anyways, uh, $1,500. Gas prices were like $7.19 a gallon leaving out of California, and I'm thinking to myself like, is this fucking worth it? Like, am I really about to do this? But I'm like, you only live once. And he's telling me too, like, you only live once. Like, come to Atlanta. It's so fun. I'm going to show you around. Like, don't worry about anything. I got you. Like, so I'm just like, okay,
Okay,
like,
so when
I
he
do
got
it.
there, did he have you?
yes, and then no. So it's
Okay,
like I
we'll
just
talk about it. We'll talk about it. So, first impressions, you get there, you meet him for the first time. What are your first thoughts? What's going on? It's the first day. You just get to Atlanta. You see the place. Like, what's going on? He's showing you around. What's happening?
well, immediately when I get there, he's like on a flight somewhere. So he's like calling me. He's like, I'll be back. I'm on my way. Like, I swear, you're good. Here's the address. Here's the door code. You're good. Just get settled in. Like, I'll be there soon.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
like,
wait, 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 wait. So when you got there, he wasn't, huh?
he was not there. He was not
Oh,
there.
my. So you get into the place and he give you the door code and you enter the place. You said something about the place was not up to par. What's going on inside the house?
Mm, it was, it's just like really unkept. It was really unkept. There was a lot of food particles everywhere. I noticed that the refrigerator had like gone out of service, so there was a lot of rotten food in the refrigerator. There was like lube bottles all over the bathroom, downstairs, condoms all over the kitchen counter. Um, like like oh, you know how you go to a store to like get snacks and they give you a little black bag to like carry out your snacks, and there'll be like a ton of those bags like all over the table, like decayed feces like around the toilet rims, uh, like black rings around the bathtub. Like it looked like squatters were living in the home.
My. So they said that you cleaned up. Um, why did you clean up? Why were you cleaning?
I cleaned up because immediately when I got there, it's just like I already had such a heart for the guy. So it was like, let's not judge him. Let's help him fix him. You know, he took a chance on you. So you have to take a chance on him. So it's like, I'm 27 years old now. There's so many different components to dating. It's not just, oh, he has to look a certain way. He has to act a certain way. He has to be, this way. You don't get the full package. And so I said, I tried to look past that
It was given
because,
like, oh, he needed me. Okay, he needed me. Okay, I could cook, I could clean, I could do, some things around here. He need me. Period. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh, you don't
you
be
know,
home like that. It's good. Like, well, I'll take care of the house, girl. I'll walk the
yeah,
dog, girl. What you need me to do? I'll feel it.
yeah. But and so I found myself like I cleaned the house from top to bottom. I spent my own money on house supplies, cleaning products. I cleaned the entire house from top
Oh,
to bottom.
I know that's right.
And immediately I noticed that over a period of a week, everything was right back the way it was when I came. So I'm like, you guys are like this and want to be like this and are not going to change.
My. Speaking of you guys, there's roommates. What's going on with the roommates? Why the roommates? Were the roommates
Mm.
there when you got there?
Um, he told me that he always lived by himself. He was a private person because of who he was. He could not just have anybody living with him. So, you know, I didn't know until I physically drove there. So 7 months of talking and then me driving there. And then when I got there, he's like, "Oh yeah," as he's on the airplane. "Oh yeah," and Dream and Flex, my friends, they're there too, but they're leaving next month. They'll only be there 30 days. 30 days turned into 3 months. I lived with them. So I was
Oh,
like,
my. So you're cleaning the house from top to bottom. What is Dream and Flex doing?
they are going to work. They one works at Publix and one works, I think selling Kirby vacuums or some type of commission based job of some sort. That and he does DJing at night. Yeah, for like $100 a night, a gig or some sort. I'm not sure.
My. Okay, so you're there. When does Big Sexy arrive?
Big Sexy comes. I get there around midnight. I think he comes around like 2 a.m. He
Okay.
says, when I get there, we're gonna go get some food. So I'm like, well, it's late. What are we gonna eat?
What are we eat and what are we gonna eat?
Yeah,
Yes, that part. What do we eat? Ooh, and what are we
yeah.
gonna eat?
He's like, oh, we'll just do Waffle House. So I remember everything like it was yesterday. So
So you guys went to Waffle House, and this is your first time meeting.
my
Was it
screen,
romantic
my screen
or
is frozen.
no? It's not. I can see you. You probably just can't see us. Everything is fine on our end.
Oh,
Just
okay.
okay. So you get to the Waffle House. Was it romantic? This is your first time. Is this your first time meeting, or have you met before? Like,
This is my first time seeing him, like versus like video chat, like full body, like whoa. So I immediately like when I seen him, I'm like, this is like a big guy, like I
did you
thought
know
I
he
was.
was that big? Did he tell you he was that big? Like, did you
I
guys
don't
talk
think
about
he
it?
said 6'6", size 14 shoe. I don't ever think we talked about shoe size.
He never said that. Oh. Oh. Well, obviously, you really cared to do all of this, and you get there, the house is dirty. He's not what you expected, but you stayed. Why did you
Well,
stay? Was it the connection that you guys had over the phone?
yeah,
Um,
ultimately, I thought we had a friendship, outside of anything because we had talked for so long. So I'm like, even if we don't per se end up in a relationship, I built a friendship with this guy. We've been talking for 7 months, and he knows what headspace I'm in. We've talked about it. I know where he's at. He's ready to push his career. I want to open up my own business and work a 9 to 5. And then when I got there, it was just like he put me on pins and needles and, he's just like, and I'm like, okay, dude, like, I
when
get
did
it.
this start? Like, when did the abuse start?
I think it started from the moment I got there and I just didn't notice it, you know, because there was a lot of times where he would say certain things to me and I'd be like, should I be flattered or should I be offended type of thing, right? I didn't know what half the time, but um, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're there. He said that he's going to show you around the town. What was that like? I seen that you guys were in the clubs, VIP, bottle service, steakhouse every night. Describe. You said something about um he never cooked. He don't cook. Y'all eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Y'all eat out 3 times a day. What was that like?
Well, health and fitness is like a part of my like long-term life journey. Like it's like the first thing I put on every vision board, like is like health and fitness. So um I just was like trying to be open to a different way of living. And then when you have like a lot going on, and you're trying to overcome a lot and like I just kind of went with the flow of things. I'm sorry, my other phone is buzzing. You just kind of go with the flow of things. So I kind of just was at a place in my life where it was just like, I don't give a shit about my own life right now. So I guess I can move to his beat.
Okay, because when you got there, you immediately wanted to start working, but he didn't want you to work. Why is that?
Well, I don't think it was that he necessarily didn't want me to work. It's just he wanted me to pursue entrepreneurship fully, and then that's where the disconnect was because it's like, well, you can't contradict yourself because you worked at CC's Pizza for 4 years before you had the courage to leave your job, to solely do what you do today,
And then
which
what about his roommates? His roommates was working at Publix and Kirby, and you can't go and work.
it was very intimidating. That's all I'm gonna say. It was very intimidating, and it was happening really really fast, and
What did he do to make you feel intimidated?
I mean, I think he used his like he's very flaunty, very like loud, very like bodacious in a way. So I think, and for me, I try solely off of energy. So I'm just like, okay, this person has a strong energy just in himself. So it's just like you always kind of like want to make sure that you're saying the right thing because this is a very assertive big guy. So it's just like you always have that thought in your mind, like, we're two guys, we got to
Absolutely.
respect each other. So for
Absolutely.
me, it was just like I immediately gave him all of my respects, like all of the, just too much. So I think
Period. Because
I played a part in it too because I was probably too submissive, you know.
absolutely. Um, how did it make you feel when you found out that the designer, and all of the things that he was flaunting was not real? Like he's leasing his car or he's renting his car. Like, how did it make you feel when you found those things out?
Well, as far as material items, I'm not extremely materialistic. So as far as like the designer bags and stuff, that really didn't bother me because anybody that knows Bryant knows that he'll tell you like all of his bags are from the plug. But it was certain things, all of his jewelry is from the middle of the mall. That is something that he doesn't mind like screaming to the world. So um I would say that the things that were like kind of like, huh, to me were when he said he was a homeowner, like I'm a homeowner, I'm a homeowner, I'm a homeowner. Like that's something that he would say to me on a regular, like, like my
Oh,
sister, so when I got there and it just like I'm finding information out, like, oh no, this is just, like a townhouse, this is just like a condominium, facility, like, apartment complex. Like, you only got one carport, like, like I have to park on the street 2 blocks down, uh, like the refrigerator's broken. Well, why don't you just get a new refrigerator? Well, I have to call the landlord. Well, I thought you were the owner. If you own something, you take ownership of all the responsibilities that take place. So it's just like when he says you have to, I'm like, well, why don't we just go get a new refrigerator?
oh,
Oh, and then it's like, okay, well, you don't want to confront a guy that's still being a good friend to you and still taking you out and still showing you in the town and stuff. So you're just like, again, I'm telling myself, lay off of the guy, like you're always looking for something. I'm always like, me like reprimanding myself when I should pay attention to those signs.
absolutely. Speaking of paying attention, how long was it before you realized that he wasn't washing his motherfucking hair, fool?
I'm gonna take a little drink. So,
Yes, it is. Oh, drink some shit on
I'm gonna take a little drink. And then you know what? Can I have a little snack on cam?
it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
You
okay,
need
I'm
a
gonna take
second? Your stomach hurt?
yeah, I just need a little snack.
Did did it bring back, some memories? You had some flashes?
I mean, ultimately, I've been having a great day. Like I've been trying to push past it, but when you when you think of the severity of the situation, you know,
Yeah, because
it
it got
hurts.
really abusive.
It hurts.
And it almost seems as if he doesn't care. He's live mocking you. He's saying, you're crying in your car. He's, wishing that, he's putting out bad vibes, but negative energy saying that, you're not gonna make it home, hoping you get stuck, things like that, and he said a lot of things about your mom. Actually, while you're having that snack, what I'm gonna do is I have a clip here of some things that he said. I want to play that for you, and then we'll pick this conversation back up. Okay?
Okay.
Have your snack. Okay, on period. And pull this up because, girl, Big Sexy. Contrary to belief, a lot of people think that, he's this very inspirational, motivational person and things like that. But he has another side to him as well. He actually has a pending, an open case right now, an open battery case right now. I believe it's for that Judge Scott person. Yeah, they jumped him in LA. Oh yes, they jumped him in LA. And there's a lot of things going on. I'm gonna have him up here um pretty soon and he's gonna tell us all about it. Um so yeah, here is the audio right here. And this is what Big Sexy had to say. I'm gonna just let everybody know what happened. I love you, Jonathan. Though I can't wait to see you make your debut. How? Stop. And Jonathan is the one from Bad Boys Club that beat up Milan Christopher. That's who he's talking to. He's gathering all his good Judies together to drag, um, Mr. Bands. And all these people have you met Jonathan before? Have you met Shakana before?
No, I have not.
So I don't know why they have, these things to say about you. That's crazy. Everybody was telling me, yo, man, he's a thief. Watch out for him. He's not to be trusted. So yesterday, did a reservation to fuck with a child, right? Having a beautiful day, right? Sit down and fuck with a child. I said, well, babe, listen, I just want to have an understanding so that nobody is gagging me. Because that be the thing would embarrass me. Because motherfuckers be so secretly secretive that people be ready to gag you about your woman or gag you about your man. They can't wait. They can't wait to gag you. They live for it. They say, oh, your man was doing this. Your man was selling his ass on Craigslist. Your man was doing it because he already told me you sold his ass on Craigslist. And I ain't told you down. And still wasn't listening to what the people had to say. They were sending me all type of things that he did, but I was disregarding it because at the end of the day, we all have a past. I remember being grown in the library doing things that I wasn't supposed to do, so I don't stick to that. And I'm not going to judge you for that, but how you motherfucking deal with me and how you talk to me, you gonna talk to me right, period, or your head will be in the middle of the road. I said it and I stand on it. Now, back to the story. They was reaching out to me, so I sat down and focused yesterday. I said, let's sit down and focus. I love you more, Queen. I love you too. God bless you as well. I sat down and focused. I said, hey, babe, what happened with this situation? I don't feel like I have to explain that. I said, well, it's not that you have to explain it. It's not that I'm bringing up your past. But I just want to know so nobody is gagging me. When anybody come to me about something dealing with my man, I'm able to say, he already told me. I already know. I'm good. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Like I've been doing when they said you sold your ass on Craigslist. Because you talk about my ass shitty, my drawer shitty. Let me tell you this, baby. Some days I write good, some days I don't. Some days she be shitty, some days she don't. You can never expose a bitch like me, baby. Let's be clear about it. You found my motherfucking underwear and they may have been dirty. Maybe I didn't wipe good that day, punk. Period. Now, next. Sit down. I love you too, baby. I absolutely love you more. You can never expose a bitch like me. I'm Big Sexy, official live in the flesh. I'm not international for no reason. I'm an international bitch for a reason because I puts it down in real life. How can't play with me? Some days I write good, some days I don't. Period. Let's be clear about it. A bitch can never say, oh, I found his underwear and it was dirty. Maybe it was. The bitch, if you found that motherfucking underwear, that's your motherfucking business. I'm still going to be booked, still going to be busy, still going to be international, and you're still going to be crying on your way driving your motherfucking 2013 car all the way back to California while I'm sitting in my home and my leased car. She's not rented, she's leased. So when I'm done with her, I'm jumping to the Range Rover, bitch. If you're going to tell it right, and I'm telling no lies. Talk about rented, she's not rented, she's leased.
And the car payment is still $1,500 that I'm putting out of my pocket because I'm a real booked and busy bitch in real life. So when I'm done with the lease, I'll be hopping into something nicer. Let's be clear about that. Now, and then to the part about, because I'm going to get back to the story, to the part about, I already dealt, because I didn't even know she was that much of a queen. I thought I was dealing with a man. That's a woman.
Okay, you still snacking over there? You want to hear some more, or you want to talk? You ready to talk? You want to hear a little bit more, a little bit more? Okay.
Oh, I already dealt with the stink breath. The only part that I don't like is the stink breath part.
Oh,
because my breath ain't motherfucking stink.
Do the breath stank? Do the breath really stank? Oh.
I say down.
Oh, what the breath smell like?
It smelled like the person that he went to shaved his teeth down, and like he said, you know how it just smells like rotten teeth underneath the plastic teeth.
My.
It smells rotten. It does.
Oh, he don't take a shower every day. I don't. And fuck a bitch that feel any type of way about it. I don't. Some days I be busy. Period.
Some days you don't do that. Pause it.
I'm gonna go get me a.
Pause it. He a fuck ass lie. Some days all he do is get up and eat and come back. That prohibits you to not wash your ass for days. The fuck you not booked the pussy every day. Like tell it like it is. He do so much flying he can't get his point across. Just tell it like it is. You want to be this grand ass person. It's like you can tell. It's like you cannot date a person like that because really they're gonna choose social media. They're gonna choose how others think of them, how others portray them, and all the shit. And it's like he's literally showing everybody in that video how he don't give a fuck. He goes against everything that he's talking about. Everything that he uplifts, he's going against it in those videos. He's diminishing people that work regular jobs. He's acting like he's higher than and better than others. He's being boastful. He's not being humble at all. He's admitting to being nasty. Clearly, this is next to godliness. So if you're going days without washing your ass,
my.
So if don't nobody see it, it ain't about down in his character. What character?
My. So let's listen to a little bit more, and then after this, we're going to talk about the controlling and the abusive behavior.
And what? Still gonna be booked. Still gonna be busy. And what? What's the titties? What's next? Some days I wash, some days I don't. Some days I do me a white guy. What's the titties? What's next? Girl, you ain't gagging me on nothing. I'm that bitch. Period.
Pause.
So.
I'm the type of guy that brings my own toiletries, my own hygiene, my own everything into a home. I was always taught to keep up with my own personal things. It's not that you use wet wipes to clean yourself, but you've used a pack of toiletry wipes that would last me 6 months in one setting to bathe yourself. And then expect me to just go and buy myself some more. So of course, we are two people that are mixing our lives. If I'm used to using one pack of toiletry wipes and lasting me 3 months, maybe 4, why is this pack being gone every other day? And
wait, you're using the wipes to wipe your ass.
I'm using the wipes
to take a bath.
And I'm wondering why all my wipes keep disappearing. All my wipes are gone. And I'm just like, now this kind of confirms it that you were using all of my toiletries as well.
My.
Sat down yesterday. I said, hey. The real Mooney, that's why you don't showcase these niggas, but this is the thing, Mooney, I'm going to pop out with another nigga I'm really in love with next. Because I liked him, he was cool, but things happen. And I'm the type of bitch I'm gonna take it for what it is now, and I'm gonna keep the truck, and I'm gonna continue to be booked and busy. And what I preach about, I'm gonna really live in real life. And real life, I'm gonna really live in real life.
And the thing about what he's saying here is you haven't said that you wanted him to stop being booked and busy, stop being successful, you know, to stop being, you haven't tried to stop anything that he's doing. You just want the people to know that, he's not who he say he is, and he treats people nasty, and pretty much you didn't deserve to be treated like that. And, he kind of just tossed you to the side, tossed you away like a piece of trash, and didn't expect, you to speak out. Why are you speaking out?
It's just one of those situations where I feel like you fucked me. You treated me like I wasn't shit. You took my kindness for weakness. You insulted my intelligence. And you took advantage of me when I was at a low place. And it's crazy because right before K Michelle told him that she wanted to sit down and meet with me, I was telling him like a week or two before that, I'm like, when you're like in a state of a fog and then you start to come out of it and like you start to see clearly. And I'm like, that's where I feel like I'm at right now. Like, I feel like I've been cloudy for so long. And then now I'm just like, I'm really feeling like I'm in a position to grow. And then it was like right when I felt like it was his time to really support me is when I feel like he just was like, all bets are off. Like, that was something that he did. I think he got scared. And so he started mistreating me.
Because K Michelle wanted to meet you.
I feel like that played a part in it, but I don't feel like that was the sole reason. I just feel like I came with so much to offer. Like, if it was a business idea and I came up with it, if it was like, showcasing me singing, I could do it, like I love to clean up, like I'm all of the things that he's not. And I feel like that bothered him. But in so many ways, I was so many things. He's so many things that I'm not. And I was still able to love him. So I didn't understand that part of it. Why is this person like trying to critique everything I do or make me be this certain person when we had this friendship to where we just would just be ourselves? And now that we're in each other's face, it's like he's critiquing the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I hold my shoulders, like how I hold my head up high, or if I'm on my phone too long, or like, am I sleepy? Am I tired? Like, it's things like that. Like you start to pay attention to, like, like I don't know. It's got really weird.
So you traveled across the U.S. to be with this man. He said that when you got there, he would have you. Um, he would hold you down. What happened with the monies? You said that, he never, he was, first of all, he was checking your bank accounts. And he made sure that you never had more than $1,000. What happened? What happened with the money?
Well, initially, when I got there and I started looking for employment, and he was just like, well, I had another plan for you. And I'm like, really? He's like, yes, I've been thinking of this plan and I've been waiting to tell you about it. And so I'm like, lay it on me. This better be good because I got a job interview for Zara. I got a job interview for Waffle House. I got a job interview for Big Lots. And I'm going to get one. Down. So he says, well, I don't want you working at Waffle House. It's really, really ghetto. You're not from here. It's going to be a bullshit job and you're going to be unhappy every day. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. So I'll cross Waffle House out, and then he kind of brushed over the Zara and the Big Lots one. But anyways, he's like, well, what if you work for me? And I'm like, Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. He's like, you can work for me. And I'm like, doing what? He's like, you come on the road with me, you get all my content, you can stay in the hotels, and I'll pay you. I'll help you get on your feet. Me, I'll do it. And I'm like, no fucking way. Like this is gonna be sorry, this is gonna be sweet, like I get to know this person, I enjoy this person, he's funny as shit, and I get to work for him. Like, and I get to save money while living here. This is too good to be true.
Okay.
All while doing it. Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Period. That's what it's giving me. Shit, I was
And
excited
then
too.
yeah. So, and then things just went left. He's just like, yeah, so just tell me when your bills are due. I mean, he's just like, he took all of, I told him I'm big on individuality. And he just ripped that out of the equation. He just was doing his own thing. He's like, just tell me when your car payments due. Tell me when your phone bills due. Just tell me. All you gotta do is just tell me. And I'm asking him, I'm like, Brian, I can work. Are you sure? If you're gonna get a job, you could just go back to Oakland.
Oh,
Go back to where you're from. Because I don't see my man working a 9 to 5.
oh.
So, here I am. I've traveled this far, and I'm like, okay. I wanna understand this man. Like, I see so many qualities that I thought that I wanted to be like in this man. So I'm just like, let me kind of follow his lead type of thing. And so I just did it. I just was like, fuck it. So I became his driver. I became his butler. I became his,
Everything.
hey, can you turn the light switch off? Hey, can you grab me that blanket? Hey, can you grab me that hot sauce? Hey, can you go upstairs and grab my bag? Hey, can you dump the trash? Hey, do you think you could clean up the bathroom a little bit for me later? I gotta drive to Savannah all the way. We live in Union City, Georgia. I gotta drive to Savannah to pick up some packages so I can do some content for my clients or whatever. You think you mind driving 6 hours with me and we can switch off and we'll stop at a nice restaurant and I'll pay you, I got you. And then it'd be like, okay, I do a series of chores or tasks or whatever, and then he'll give me like $400. I'll put it in my account, and then he'll ask me like, hey, like 2 days later, he'll say, hey, how much you got left in your account? And I'll be like, why? Still 400. He'll be like, okay, well, send this person 150, send this person 80, and then I'll give it back to you. So this is like, I'm like, okay, my first fucking paycheck, dude. And you're it's like a bittersweet feeling because it's like I worked for this. This is mine. And I don't want to fucking send it to nobody. What are you doing? You invaded my privacy now. But it's like, but then I'm like, let me trust this man. Let me do what he's saying because he gonna give it back to me tenfold, pressed down, shaking together, running over and in my bosom. So I'm just like still trying to have that faith. But there's like, you put your faith in a man when you should be putting your faith in God. So it's just like, it's just it's something else.
Then he started checking your phone. What happened with the phone? Because you came with your own phone, and then he took your phone and tossed it out the window.
I have the video of him doing it actually, and I'm so glad that
send it.
Well, I have it on this phone.
We'll play it. Show us.
Okay, one sec.
Live receipts. We love live receipts here on the air. How you get a? Oh, because you have two phones. Or how you get a video of him taking your phone? He's laughing while he doing
it. Yes.
What happened to the audio? He ain't tossed it out the phone yet. Ooh, ooh. So you just let him toss your phone?
And
I'm gonna.
I was recording this from his phone.
Oh.
So I didn't have a phone after he did this.
Oh. So when did you get a new phone?
About 3 days after that, which was kind
3
of like
days with no phone. That's torture.
it was a little devastating, but he was just like, "We'll get up and we'll go to T-Mobile. Like, we'll get up and we'll do it." And so I was kind of still in the high limelight where I was like, "I don't need to talk to anyone back home. I don't need anyone. I'm on this new journey. I got a new life, a new man, and like, my car fucking made it here. I still have it and blow the fuck up, So I'm just like, yes, I got peace. That's what I wanted. I wanted fucking peace.
So he gets you this new phone, and now he's demanding to be able to check your phone and go through your messages and check your bank account. How was that? Was there any pushback? Did you argue him down, or did you just kind of let him do it?
Well, I always try to put myself on the other end of the spectrum. And so for me, it was like, I'm a man as well. And I know how I am about something that I feel like is mine. So it's like, and one thing about being a man is we love to feel dominant, like all men have dominant traits. And so at this point, I'm in my beginning process of getting to know him. Like I have to get to know him. I can't jump on the first thing that he does that I don't like. That's not dating someone. That's not giving them a fair chance. And so, but there was just so many things that I kept using that same, arithmetic with, like, oh, I have to give him a chance. Oh, I gotta give him a chance. Just everything that he does. And so that's what happened in this situation. It wasn't that I stayed. It wasn't that it was I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. But what was the question? Because I could just go left with this.
So something happened. You guys got into a physical altercation. He ripped your clothes off. He scratched your face. What happened?
So I think we all, as humans, have those times in public where we have to correct someone and let them know that their customer service at their place of business was not professional, or you have the right to tell someone that you don't like the service that they're providing you, and at 7 years old, if I don't like the service that's being provided to me, I don't need to get Bryant, Big Sexy, approval to voice how I feel in public or to indulge in a conversation of a group of people or it was just like, dude, you are not my parent. And so anyways, I felt like this lady customer service was very poor at Crispy Crunchy Chicken. She was very rude. She was she was cursing at me. I mean, so I chose to tell her ass off back and let her know that she had some poor ass customer service and she could go get her motherfucking manager. I sure the fuck did say that. And I don't have to get nobody's permission to feel like I'm expressing myself anywhere I go. He cussed and screamed and waved guns online all fucking day. All day long. That's what you do, is scream and holler and yell and curse and scream and tell the world what you don't give a fuck about. So how in the hell are you going to sit up here and try to say anything about me telling a lady about her customer service skills?
So he hit you?
He grabbed me and swung me by my jacket and ripped my jacket off of me and pushed me on the ground. And I think he came to. And the owner of Amazingly White in Atlanta, Georgia, actually said that her girlfriend had recorded it. One of her girlfriends
Oh,
recorded it. And she's amazingly white. Yeah, is the name of her business in Atlanta. And she said that one of her girlfriends actually seen it and recorded it, and she called us to ask us if that was really us. And Bryant told her that it was us. Let me get Amazingly White's Instagram so
we
we can.
actually got somebody in the comments that know her. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. So he ripped my clothes off of me. He pushed me on the ground, all because he felt like I didn't conduct myself in a manner that was conducive to who the fuck he is. So that's what that was. And so at that point, I'm just like, now he wants to control how I act. You know, like now he wants me to act in a certain way, and if I don't, there's going to be consequences. So that's what that was showing me. It was a
So
sense
how
of
did you get home that night?
he. I thought he was going to like leave me because at that point you had ripped my clothes off of me at a public gas station, pushed me on the ground, scratched me all over my chest. So I'm like, he's probably done with me. He's probably going to get in his Jeep and drive off. He gets back in his Jeep and he just closes the door. And he's just sitting in there. There's like these dark tents on there. So I'm just like kind of waiting to see if he's going to leave me.
You're like,
What
no, I'm just
happened?
gonna give him a chance.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm like, I walk up to the Jeep and I open the passenger door and I'm like, you're not going to hit me again, are you? And he's
Ooh.
like, no, I'm not. He's like, no, I'm not going to hit you no more. And we get back in the car and we drive back to his house. And I think he goes through this like phase, like after he acts out in rage to where he feels really bad about himself. So he'll like go upstairs and like hide himself in the room. And then I ended up like falling asleep on the couch, listening to fucking Janae Aiko, some sad shit or something, smoking some weed. And I eventually get over it because ultimately I got thick skin. You know, I have thick ass skin. So I know how to just, I trained myself to focus on the good things, you know, a roof over my head, running water, you know, a vehicle that's running outside, you know, a couple of dollars in my pocket, you know. So my thing is, I'm not, if the good outweighs the bad type of thing. So, but then there is a limit. So,
Absolutely. Let's talk about the good. Tell us about the good.
the good is I knew the notoriety. You know, I knew that being with him, you know, people would start to notice me. You know, I I believed in, you know, him pushing my business, and I thought I had found somebody that was really going to support me, and you know, if I supported them, and I was looking forward to like really building, you know. So I think it's just like a little like blah because you know things didn't really go as planned. So.
Yeah, he turned out to be very controlling. Tell us more about the control. Like, how does he control? How is he controlling you? And not only you, how does he control his friends and the people around him?
Brian, I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to do this. I'm
You're doing
sorry.
it again. Yeah, they're gonna cancel you. Just joking.
I'm sorry. Okay, a little bit. You know, I've been driving all day, so
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Um, what was the question? Because you know, I'm all over the
It said,
place.
how is he controlling? How is he controlling towards you? And how is he controlling towards his friends?
I think he flaunts who he is, you know, and it's crazy because in so many ways he opened up my brain and and he taught me so many things. I have to give him credit for that. And his birthday is the same day as Biggie Smalls. That's fucking cool. But it doesn't negate the type of person that he is. So he was good. He uses the type his following. He
His
uses
platform.
his platform. He uses his stature and his weight, you know, and his loud voice and his big smile. He's just this huge ball of energy, but the energy isn't always good. So
What about women? He has a large um female fan base. He goes up for the big girls. Does he have a lot of women around him? Are there any big girls that he hangs out with, or is
he
it
doesn't
just
hang
for the
out.
internet?
He does not hang out with any women.
Oh,
All of his friends are gay males, which is very intimidating because it's like, why are you hanging out with all these men all the time? Groups, big groups, I didn't know he was going to be so accessible. I thought he was the type of person that would like value his privacy, like, be when not working, be more of like a home type of person. But Bryant never really slept. Bryant never did anything but want to be outside and be seen. Like he didn't care like if he brushed his teeth, if he washed his ass, he just wanted to be dressed and outside and seen. And so hold on. Can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Um, I think his image has taken over his entire life to where he can't sleep. Like he wants every minute of big sexy. Like he can't take it off. And I think that it's because he has so many insecurities that people coming up to him and giving him that acknowledgement is what he thrives off of, and making other people feel low in the same token.
So he sort of puts people down to bring himself up in a way.
Yeah.
You feel like he was doing that to you? He put you like instead of in relationships, you know, you're supposed to be equals. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like in your relationship he felt like because he had this platform and because you moved in with him that you somehow needed to submit to him? Did he ever like threaten to kick you out? And well, you said that he did that when he said
He
that,
did
oh, if you
that
want
on
to
a
work, you might as well
regular.
go back to
I mean,
okay.
even he would be amongst his friends. You know what's crazy is I still have him as my screensaver.
Oh, my.
Uh, um, he would always threaten and this is one thing I used to tell him, like, if you want to go out with your friends and just your friends, I think that it would be a wonderful idea because we're in a fresh, brand new relationship. And I necessarily didn't want to deal with the temptation of being around other gay men because, if you know anything about the LGBT community, everyone's extremely promiscuous. So for me, it was just like, I didn't even want to be put in that limelight. Me and you are not even having sex right now. We're still in this like whole beginning process. So how about I just stay in the house? How about I just go to work? I'm trying to put myself on the straight and narrow, but it's like he's trying to put me in these situations to where
It
I'm
was kind
like,
of like you were his beard or like his trophy. He was not on
yeah,
also
he
he was
was
flaunting
only
you
if I
around
didn't
as
he
well.
pissed if I don't want to go outside. Pissed. It's a problem. It's an issue. Like you need to get up. You need to be dressed. Your hair needs to be cut. I was just an arm trophy. That's it.
My. Um, so you still have him as a screensaver. You said earlier that you miss his body in your bed. Do you feel like after all of this that you and Big Sexy may possibly get back together? Is there any kind of resolution? Are you looking for an apology or what?
I think that is something that we would just have to just wait and see. So
You cross that bridge when you get there. Um, so Big Sexy said something about the fact that you are only around for the sake of what he can do for you. Um, did you really care? I know we talked about this earlier, but in your own words, um, Did you care about Big Sexy, or were you using him?
I noticed within the first month that Big Sexy could not provide a figgity fuck ass thing for me. So let's let that be clear. I that was something that a hamster would have noticed. He couldn't feed a hamster. So I knew immediately that I needed to take my ass to work. He was the one that just I don't know
Oh,
shit. So hey, I don't know if that answered it, but I was not there to use him. There was nothing to use. So
my. Um, so even though you wanted to work, okay, you spent your own money to be out there. You cleaned the house. You even tried to motivate him to work out. He still found things, just found anything to kind of chastise you about.
yeah,
Um, it was like you were his child instead of his lover.
right.
Okay. Um, so let's talk about the breakup, the reason that we're all here. What happened?
um, I think it was just like conflict of interest. It's like today I want to do something for me, not for you. I give you every day. I've given you 3 months. I woke up today and I wanted to do something for me today. So it was just like I wanted to stand up for myself. I wanted to put my foot down. Like I didn't care if I had $3 in my bank account. I was tired. I didn't want to get up today and do only what Bryant wanted me to do today. So that's what happened. I chose me. And when I chose me, he told me that no, if you can't do what I want you to do today, which is drive to Savannah and pick up these fucking packages, then you can get the fuck out. And oh, you can get $600 out of the account and I'll leave you with four. And if you don't give me the 600, like he said, you can do it the easy way or we can do it the hard way. So he flips the story and he tells certain parts when he wants to tell it, but he was basically demanding the money back out of my account that he had supposedly given me for the work that I had put in. But after 3 months of work, to only have $1,000 saved, you know, yeah.
Okay, um, so he wanted the money back. So you gave him the money, and then what? What happened? Like you just left?
He drove me back to his house and he said, "Go upstairs, get your shit, and leave." I said, "Well, can you just bring my things down?" I said, "I don't feel comfortable going upstairs. I'm actually afraid." That's what I said.
Well, his friends are upstairs, right?
Yeah, both of his friends are upstairs.
And they
He's
all big. They all big. It was like living with the Teletubbies.
so I'm like, you grabbing this gun, you're flying this gun around in my face.
Wait. There's a gun. He was flaunting. He was swinging a gun at you.
Well, he said it on his live. He was reaching for it because he was ready for whatever. And so it was just
So
kind
he
of
was
like,
threatening you with the gun. He was. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
that's
he was saying,
crazy.
go upstairs and get your shit and leave. And I'm like, okay. So as I'm packing my things, I hear him opening up his roommate's door and he starts telling them, like, he didn't do anything. And, I'm just acting out and I'm just acting like the victim and he don't care. I can get the fuck out. And he says that I am mumbling. That's what he told his viewers, is that I'm mumbling under my breath. I am 26 years old. If I am mumbling under my breath, Do I not have a right to mumble under my own breath? So even that upset him. He comes barging in the room. Hurry up and get your shit and get out. Don't say anything. Like he doesn't want me to have any sort of voice or any type of rebuttal or any type of get back or anything. So I just got my shit and I left. Within 20 minutes, he had turned my cell phone off.
Oh.
So I was just out in the wilderness. I was out in the fucking country with a no phone and $400. And so I was driving down the street and I see a Metro PCS. And I'm like, I got $400 to my name. I got to get all the way back to California, but I need a phone.
Yeah, sound like Big Sexy didn't want you to leave.
So I ended up buying a phone. Sorry, I just try to keep my spirits high.
Okay, on period.
Yeah, I ended up buying me a phone, and I was left with like $210.
Oh.
And I put $50 in my gas tank, and I have started my journey back to California. And I've had some supporters that have stepped in to assist me as much as they can, you know, because this is an expensive trip, as much as they can. So this is my second night in a hotel. I've eaten today, so I'm so thankful for that.
Absolutely. And Bentley, what's your Cash App to people? Because that's what we do around here. When people come over here and they share our stories with us, we make sure that we bless them with cash in their Cash App. Okay, we want to see you get back home. Everybody, hit up Bentley's Cash App because he's trying to get back home. Okay, you know, Big Sexy kind of just threw him out, and and was hoping that he didn't get back home. Or
You got
that
it?
he kind of wished bad, had some kind of ill will towards him. Yeah, I think it's BENTLEY, BANNBENTLEY, Yeah, Bentley Bands. Okay, I put it in the comments. Okay, that is his Cash App. Let me go there. And I just feel like if he ever cared about you, he wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Why would he send you off with no money and no phone? He should have at least waited until you got home.
And turned the phone off. And initially, that's what I just knew in my heart that he wouldn't take it that far.
I mean, at least give it a day. Maybe, maybe you would have came back or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Cool off. You guys could have talked about it. But as soon as you left, he cut your phone off.
Well, there was nothing that honestly, there have been so many incidents within 3 months. So that was the last time. Like, he had put his hands on me before. So when he told me that he would put my head through a window, I just knew that I had to go. Like,
When
and
he
he
said you put
also,
your head through the window.
well, he admitted to that. We just watched that video. He said he said that, and what about it? So, and he's also said in his video that you're going to talk to me a certain kind of way. And as adults, we don't always get talked to the way that we want to, but that doesn't give us the right to respond. And that's why I said sometimes in this life we get put in certain situations to wake us up, because it just, I'm such a diverse type of individual. It just helps me gain a little bit more knowledge. And so when I get to the next relationship, I I won't make those same mistakes, or I won't make that person feel a certain way because I know that they're weaker than me or they're more submissive than me. And it makes me think, have I ever made somebody else feel this way? You know, have I ever done this to somebody else? And now I don't like it when the shoe's on the other foot. So, it's just it's a lesson learned, and it's a lot of growth behind this situation. So it's like so bittersweet. It's so bittersweet. So
So you feel
bittersweet.
like this could be a little bit of your own karma?
Um, I just don't want people to hate me, but I mean, we all have a past. So definitely, I definitely feel like this relationship was like my karma because it was like now you see how that shit feels, you know.
Tell the
So
truth, shame the devil. Okay, on
you
period.
you always meet your match, and baby, when I tell you,
You done met your match, huh?
Big Mama's not to be played with. Yeah.
Okay, on period. Now you on your way back home. How do you feel?
Shit, I'm scared shitless. Like shit. But it's like I feel like as people, and I like to leave the spectrum open. I like to be very broad. So that's why I just like, and I don't like to just be so convicting to myself. So I feel like as people, oh God, I lost my whole train of thought.
Oh, it's okay. You've had a long, long day. You've been on the road all day, driving
Ask me the
hours and
question.
hours.
Ask me the question again. Okay.
What was the question? Don't give me the lion, girl.
Look, see how I gave it to you.
That part. Shit, I'm dropping the link right now to see if anybody want to come up and ask you anything before we go. I know it's late. Bentley Bands took all day to get in here,
Yeah,
but he's
it's
driving across
late. It's late.
country.
I'm really tired.
Mm-hmm. He's
I'm so
really
sick of
tired. So if
I'm
y'all
so
got something to ask him, y'all better click this link before we get up out of here. Wasn't this a little interview? We found out so many things about Bentley Bands and Big Sexy on today. Somebody said his new name is Big Stank. Did the house stink?
the
Was there
house.
an odor?
I went and got plugins, about 15 of them, and put all over the house, and it still didn't fix the smell. I had Lysol, I cleaned as much as I could, and even like they said, my job was to keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning
Oh,
after him. So I think that they really just they walked all the fuck over me. And had it been anybody else, it probably would have went a different way. But luckily I had the composure to be able to walk away. And I feel like I had so much more than them. And when I say more, I don't mean material. I just mean like I had so much more than them, so much depth to me, so much more soul, so much more intellect. I just they live for one thing and one thing only. So I
and what's
just felt
that?
whatever it might be, but it's deeper
Was
than
there an
me.
odor, like a body odor?
It was very musky in the house, very musky, very tardy, very humid.
What about when you would go out?
Well, that's why he keeps the air condition on because I feel like if the house sits, then the things will start to smell. So he keeps the air condition on like 50, like the lowest, to the point where it has made a leak in the ceiling. And because, it's the air conditioner is running,
The ceiling is leaking.
the ceiling is leaking. There's a bowl that we keep on the living room table to collect the water.
My, big sexy, living large and taking charge, big baby. Yes. Oh, I don't know. Somebody said there was drug use.
Yeah, they do drugs. And
Mm.
there was allegations of fentanyl being laced in my weed. which was probably the
Ooh.
explanation for like my headaches and my nausea and a lot of things that I was experiencing. It was like I was sleeping so much. I
Mm,
don't, I've never slept like this before.
mm,
I was sleeping. Oh my God. It's scary because now that I'm
yeah.
away, I'm like up. But when I was around him, I was I was always sleepy, 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 sleepy. Like I just didn't understand it. So
Maybe
it's
it was
just
the smell of it all.
it's weird. It's hard to explain.
So you slept a lot over there. What about the bed? How was the bed?
It was very uneven, and I think that like if you're a big guy, you like break one side of the bed, so you move to the other. I think when I moved there, he like gave me the side that he already like lumped up, so it was like fucked up. So my back is like really fucked up, but.
You really liked him to sleep on a lumpy mattress, a lumpy shitty mattress. Was there shit stains on the mattress too?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, you. What
You're
what
not gonna
happened
give
with
it up like that on my
what
time.
happened? what,
Keep it cute.
what happened with the underwear? Why he keep talking about these? I didn't hear you say anything about any underwear. Why he keep talking about these underwear?
I think that's his own insecurity eating him alive because he don't know if I got any photos or any videos because ultimately I had a lot of time to yeah.
Because it's not the looks, it's your charm. People need to stop feeling it's so fine, it's so cute. They're not. It's your charm. So you done lured my girl in.
I want you no, it's actually this one part I want.
I'm not a celebrity. So therefore I can tell what happened. And what happened was what needed to be happening. It gave what needed to be given. Nobody was featuring. And besides, Sexy Heart is somewhere else. Sexy in love with a whole nother man.
Ooh.
This is his
My.
friend stating this. So who was playing with who? Who was using who? Just like he said, it gave what it was supposed to give. They had an ulterior motive to use me as a marketing tool, and that's what they did.
My.
I'm not a celebrity, so therefore I can tell what happened. And what happened was what needed to be happening. It gave what needed to be given. Nobody was.
Keyword,
My.
it gave.
My.
What
Someone's
happened was
backstage. They have a question for you.
I gave too much.
Hey, Bridgerton, you have a question?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bentley, did you get my cash app?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I asked him real quick.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
All right.
Thank
I just
you.
want to know when you're very welcome. I just want to know when you get back to Los Angeles, what are you going to do?
He knows because he's my friend. He knows that I'm a trooper. So he knows I'm gonna be chopping it out. So I don't I don't know. I don't even have a plan right now, but I've been through this so many times. It's like I was born in prison. My mom had me in prison. So I was taken away from my mom because she was serving a sentence in prison. So she gave birth to me and I was immediately taken into foster care.
Yeah.
So over the period of the first 10 years of my life, like I was always used to being uprooted. Like I come home from school and I'd be moving to another home, or or things just didn't work out, so I would be moved somewhere else. So my whole entire life, I'd have been kind of shook up.
But you know
So
what? You're a fighter, and so I just don't want you to give up. And I'm looking at your, I see your spirit through your eyes, and I see how hurt you are, and I want you to know right now that the Crown family loves you. I love you, and you are a very, very good person. You hear me? You are so good, and you are so loving, and that dude did not deserve you. Okay, he didn't deserve you. Anytime a man don't brush his teeth or wipe his bottom, he don't deserve a guy like you. You hear me?
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, because he don't care about himself. How could he care about
Mm-hmm.
you? You feel me?
Period.
yes,
You hear me? You hear me, Bentley?
yes, I
Huh?
do.
Okay,
Yes.
don't shed no more tears over that scum. Okay?
Okay.
You are way better than that. And I just want to see you excel. If I had more money, I would send it to you. I really would.
Okay.
In fact, I might
Okay.
send you some more over the weekend. I'm gonna do something to drum up something. But
Okay.
Yes.
I'm letting you know right now. When you get to wherever you are, get put some steel around that precious heart of yours, okay? Stop letting people
Okay.
break your heart.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay? And find
Yeah.
you something really productive to do. Hell, get you a YouTube channel.
He
Get
Okay.
started
on there
one
and
with
talk. Well, get
I
on
pinned
there
his
and talk
link.
about his nasty, trifling self.
Okay.
Okay? The same way he
Okay.
treating you, you don't have to be the bigger person. Go on and make you some money, baby. Okay? And
Yeah.
don't look back. Don't dwell on it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You better than that. And thank God you got out of there before something terrible happened. Okay? And I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, darling. King, I love you.
Love you. Thank you,
All right.
Bridgerton.
Bye.
Okay, on period.
My
I
phone is
told you.
dying.
I told you the Crown family got you. Well, I mean, we reached the end of the interview. Is there any last words that you want to say before you go?
My phone is turning off. I'm gonna come right back though.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, okay, on period. Well, I guess he coming back. Okay. Yes, you guys support Bentley. Send him some cash apps. Okay, on period. Let's make sure that he gets home. Period. Yes, let's make sure that he gets home, everybody. And look, if you guys would like to support the Official King Pain in a monetary way, okay, on period, the Official King Pain working hard to bring you this exclusive content, okay, on period. Hit my Cash App up as well, okay. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, crypto, however you want to do it, money order, okay. UPS, USPS, instant transfer. Yes, I did. Ooh, okay. I don't care how you do it, just motherfucking support. Help us keep the lights on around here, okay? Yes. Yay. Ooh. I'm from Oakland. We can't be broken. I know that's right. King Pang. Thank you for doing this for him. I know that's right. King Pang, congrats on being the first to get the interview though. Okay, on period, periodicity to people. Yay. Yay, it's a good. I really feel like he needs to press charges for the weapon involved. That's what I was, girl. That's exactly why it was cute and shit. And when he was talking about, okay, the little fight thing, he put the jacket off. But then when he said he started waving the gun around, oh no, bitch, you should have put that pussy hole in jail where she belonged. And that's just on Periana. Big Sexy is just living life like it's a joke. Yeah, he think this shit is funny, and he just tossed Bentley to the side like he was trash, and that's not right. And that's why I decided that I wanted to help. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Okay. Do you have PayPal, King Payne? Yes, I have PayPal. My PayPal is the official King Payne. Okay. Yes, I take PayPal, Cash App, Money Order, all of it, however you want to do it. But yeah, I have PayPal. Um, can somebody put the PayPal link in the comments? Um, you got kicked out. Oh, were you trying to? You still were trying to? I didn't know you were still talking, Bridgerton. You could come on back up. I thought you were done. I think that was me. I'm sorry. Let me throw you back up. Um, Official campaign. How do you send money? Official campaign. How do you send money order to become a member? I'm very cautious about my credit cards because of certain creators like KB. I don't know who that is. Yeah, email me at theofficialkingpain@gmail.com and I'll let you know how to send a money order. Bridgerton, he should have called the police for us. That's what I said, girl. Maybe he can link with Hammy and get a teeny house. Okay. Period. We trying to get us some Crown Family teeny houses going on. Teeny house vacation home property next to the lake or something. No, I'm good, baby. Okay, on period. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for Bentley to come back up. If Bentley don't come up, um, then we're just gonna get up out of here. Okay, because I've asked him all the questions. We were just waiting for him to give us his final words in case he had anything else for us. Yeah, official campaign. Yeah, I got it afterwards. So I was like, girl, I'm just trying to say official campaign. Okay, I'm here. Yay. So shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody supporting. Make sure that you guys follow Bentley Bands. Okay, Bentley is back. Okay, let's give him a minute. Bentley is back. What's going on, Bentley?
Hey, I'm sorry, my phone died. I hate that for me.
Um, they said they appreciate you for sharing your story, Bentley. Do you have any final words before you go? Tell the people how to find you. Let them know when they can expect some of your music. Everybody keeps wanting you to sing. He not gonna sing tonight. He tired. Okay.
Ah, I would, I could probably sing a little something, but um,
Oh.
I'm sorry for my unprofessionalism, but tired. I've been driving all day. You guys have to remember too that checkout is in a few hours. It's 1:50 in the morning here, so I'm just dying for a little bit of sleep. Um, my Instagram is Bentley Bands, so just how you see it spelled. You
I
can
gotta
find me
pull
on
that up.
Facebook. You can follow me on Bigo. I'm going to be streaming on Bigo soon, doing hot topics, discussions, roasting sessions, open mic nights, all kind of stuff coming soon. Uh, Definitely going to start getting back in the studio, doing my music. Um, there's lots of stuff going to be coming up. Oh, one of my biggest projects, I'm going to be opening up my own business, executive quality control, where we specialize in quality control. I'm going to be doing power washing. I'm going to be doing pest control, and we're going to be doing gutter cleaning. So if anybody needs, anything power washed, if you need your gutters cleaned, if you need any pest control services done, then I'm going to be launching that business real soon. And that's it. It's up from here. So that's it. That's all I got.
I know that's right. Period. Well, you guys make sure that you guys follow Bentley. Make sure that you guys support Bentley. Okay. And when he gets back to California, he's going to hit us up and we're going to try to bring him back over here to the Lituation so that he could update us on everything that he got going on his Instagram, his music, his Bigo, everything. Yeah. Until next time, Bentley, thank you so much for coming out and sharing your story with us. Adios. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wasn't that amazing? What an epic night. Okay, we got the exclusive interview with Bentley Bands, okay? And I think he covered everything. He answered all of my questions, okay, on period, and some more. Period. Yes, you guys make sure that you guys follow, 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 follow. Okay. Continue prayers, okay, on period. Yes. Well, until next time, everybody, it's been so much fun hanging out with you guys. I got to give me some rest. We got a whole day of content planned on tomorrow. Okay. There's a Rusty Hoe that won't smoke with the official King Pain. Okay. So, period. So, we're going to go sit on her neck on tomorrow. Okay. On period. Yay. Let's go take a trip on over to Scamolia tomorrow, okay? With the scam shop. Okay. I'm on her motherfucking neck. Okay. I caught her mental breakdown last night. Okay. On period. Yeah, she was up there flashing breasts and titties and ass. She pissed on herself and some more shit. I got it all on tape. I got it all on motherfucking tape. We're talking about it tomorrow. We on her motherfucking neck tomorrow because, she blames me. Why is she blaming me? Because she out on the town getting drunk and doing God knows what and trying to link up with crackheads and things. That don't got nothing to do with me. Why the girls want to be mad with me? Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Last night she was at the club, girl. Titties out, all kind of stuff. It was a lot going on. I got it all on tape. It was too hot for YouTube, though. It's too hot for YouTube. Way too hot for YouTube. Girl, call herself going line blaming me because nobody want to invest and buy teeny homes with her. I was simply asking motherfucking questions. That's all I was doing. I was trying to figure out what's going on with this teeny home shit, my motherfucking stuff. I'm like, well, girls, give us some more, girl. She mad at me. Talk about, oh, motherfuckers, wasn't saying that it was a scam until I said something about it. No, girl. Everybody was over there in the comments saying that it was a motherfucking scam. They said you don't need motherfucking auntie scammy to purchase a teeny home. It ain't nothing but a dumpster with a door on it. And well, until next time, we're gonna talk about this shit tomorrow, y'all. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. We've had a long day. Okay, full day of content. Okay, until next time, I love all of you guys and thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, get over to the website, theofficialkingpain.net, and get you some style today. Adios.